Hey guys, Trey John coming at you with another Awaken Chaos Era. Today's video is going to be all about what does a $900 Gangelo actually get you. So in this video, I'm going to show you exactly what I've done with my Gangelo, what my thoughts are, what my forward progress is going to be, and yeah, hope you guys enjoy it. Stay tuned. All right, so in today's video, what we're going to be talking about is going to be the $900 Gangelo, which actually costs a little bit more than that because I spent a lot more before that. If you don't know what I am referring to, go watch the video that's going to be up here, up there. It's going to be in one of those corners. I don't know which one it puts it in. It'll be in the top right or top left corner. I'll go ahead and I'll link that video right here at this spot somewhere above there. Long story short, one of my viewers was very nice, Rain. He donoed basically $800, and our boy Jerma, who also one of my viewers, donated $100. Now, together with their powers combined, they really wanted me to get a Gangelo. Okay, so this was all triggered because on the limited summons we had a Gangelo. We no longer have Gangelo. Now we're on to the next limited summons, which is great. I am going to probably pull on this banner because I am right at pity, as you see here. But basically what happens is I hit pity twice on this banner and I did not get a Gangelo. Our boy Rain, he's like, you know what? You have to get a Gangelo. So it costs us $900 on stream, but we were able to get it. Check out that video. It was a fun time. It was really like, it was great content. I'm not gonna lie. But what I wanted to do today was showcase why I was willing to spend that much money on this character. So if we go in here, you will notice that, well, I can now do, let's pull this up, Ash 14, Queen 14, and Gemini Dragon 14. Now, I could also do Witch of the Winds. I could probably push this all the way to 14 and it'd be pretty easy to do. However, I'm not gonna do this, but what I'm gonna showcase for you today is the fact that we've been able to complete these because of one character. So if we go up here and we show you what stages I've completed, you will notice on the right hand side of my head here that I have done Ash, I have done Queen of Tides, and Gemini Dragon. Now notice Gemini Dragon was not done until I had Gangelo. Witch of the Winds is now done with Gangelo. Queen of the Tides is now done with Gangelo as well. And so is Ash. So I'm using Gangelo in 3 different comps to complete this contest. So that's what I'm gonna show you. First and foremost, let's just go ahead, let's do a run. We're gonna skip a formation. We're gonna do one run. And this is just to show you the result of the team. Now, a few things to kind of talk over while this team is going. There is other aspects to go into this team. There's other stats that were really needed for this to work correctly. You will notice a common theme here, and this is going to be poison damage. This is because we are utilizing Gangelo's A2 Ascension to really amplify the amount of damage that these poisons are doing. So the thing to note here on this Ash run is we have to clear these waves by the second wave, and this is all because of the timing with Brand. However, if I did not have Gangelo, this run would take about 20 seconds, maybe 30 seconds longer, because I'd have to bring in another DPS unit. So having Gangelo on my side amplifies the amount of poisons that are being done, and his A1, let's just pause this for 2 seconds so I can show you. His A1 here has a, it's gonna apply poison, right? So it's guaranteed another poison to go along with Santis, who's going to place 2 poisons. So this automatically ensures me that I get enough poisons on the boss. Now the thing to note here is, yes, Gangelo is a weak element, but we are still able to bring him into Ash and do these great speed farming runs. So you will see at the end of this how much time it took. But as I'm talking here, you're kind of seeing we're blowing through this, right? This isn't like a really slow composition. This is going pretty fast. We've got this tuned in, it's dialed in, and it's all thanks to Gangelo. We did have to have a lot of stats on like Nathalia, on Brand had to have a certain amount of stats. Santis had to have a certain amount of stats. There are minimum requirements. I'll do video on this composition later to be actual about this. But the thing to note is I wanted to showcase why this is important. Because this is the first dungeon. And this is not a dungeon you would normally think to bring Gangelo in, right? Like, Gangelo is a wind element champion, or wood element champion, sorry. Why would you bring a green into a fire dungeon. You know what I mean? Like, he's going to take a lot more damage, but however, it works. And that was super fast. I don't know if you guys saw the time go across, but that was 2 minutes and 13 seconds. This fight averages somewhere between 203 to 220, which is great. And it's 100% win. It's amazing. It works really, really well. We have a lot of fun with it. That's the first comp. Now, the next comp we're going to talk about is Queen of Tides. Yes, we also use them in Queen of Tides. Uh-oh, now what? Now, this one is a little different here because depending on the RNG and process here, sometimes it does work better to go ahead and target the right boss or right ad and then the center boss. It all depends on the stats that you have or you're able to get. However, I was able to hit these stats with the Gangelo to make sure that we utilize all of the damage. We do also need to have Gangelo's ultimate available. Hopefully I did not just mess that up because I did not have that selected at the beginning. This is going to screw up a little bit of the rotation, so I do apologize. This run may be a little longer, but it should still succeed, I believe. But the thing to note, once again, having Gangelo made this difference. It made or break the difference. It made or break the comp. I was able to get the potions from Arena because, well, you can do the Arena seasons. You can get those special legendary potions every single season. I highly recommend you do those. That was able to get me my A2 Gangelo. And if you're willing to spend a little bit of money in the game, you can also get an A2 Gangelo just by spending the $50 for the Soul Arcanas. I do know that's a high price. Not everybody is all about that life, and I do understand that. Like, that is it's a hefty price. Not everybody wants to spend that kind of money, and I get it. I totally understand that. But having this, well, $900 champion, so to speak, has made my account farming, has made everything go so much smoother, so much quicker, and it's been game changing. Honestly, it really has. The only thing that's really sucks about having this particular composition here is we do waste a little bit of turns just because we get that one heal. And you'll see we get that one heal, and then it'll all kind of correct itself as well as we play through this. But I mean, it's up to you guys whether or not you decide that $900 was well spent or not. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that it was a game changer for me, and I was willing to make that charge. As you see here, he's down. The queen is down to 35%. No positive effects was applied. If you're ever curious about the stats applied, guys, you can always just hit the I and then scroll over to see how many stats are there. This no positive effects is why Gangelo has to have his ultimate ready. It goes a little quicker when he has this ready on the very first wave because he will put it up. But the thing here is after that turn, she dies. We're right on the cusp with our damage and our stats, but it works. And as you see there is a 2 minute, 36 second comp. I think if I don't screw it up with the selection of abilities on and off, it's around 212. So right there, we're sub 3 minutes on 2 dungeons, okay? So $900 so far has gotten this hell mode on 2 dungeons. Now let's go Gemini Dragon. This will be the 3rd dungeon. Once again, as you see here, I am doing this all 100% live, guys. I'm not clicking through anything. I also am not changing any spells. These are all pre-saved, everything. Because I want to show you the realistic thing about this is one character. All these characters are tuned in stats for Queen of Tides, for Ash, for everything. And it just works. That's what I wanted to show you, is that you can have a set of champions work for all 3 dungeons. And it's pretty nice. It is pretty nice. I'm not going to lie to you. I definitely hope that you guys are able to do this comp as well as you progress in the game. Do not get frustrated if you cannot do these compositions. I will have dedicated videos out for Gemini Dragon 12 farming, for 14 farming, for everything farming. So definitely stay tuned. We will get those out as soon as possible. But I did want to do a showcase and show you, well, what a $900 Gangelo actually gets you. Because I was pretty impressed. I was very satisfied. I was very humbled with this. And I feel like, you know, a lot of people left a lot of negative comments on that video. They were very upset. They're like, you know, that's a waste of money. What do you guys think? Do you really think that was a waste of money? How excited and happy would you be if you had an A2 Gangelo and you were able to run all 3 of these dungeons just like that. Voila, we ran all 3 dungeons. First time. This was not on a re-record. This is nothing. I have not paused this video at any point in time. And our Gemini Dragon battle is down to 1:23. I mean, so you're sub 3 minutes on Ash and Queen of Tides, 14 guaranteed 6-star gear, and then you're sub a minute and a half on Gemini Dragon, guaranteed 100% win rates. That's insane. Let's go talk about his stats. And then this is where things get a little dicey. So not only is he a $900 champion, he also is almost fully glyphed out. His gear is all 15s. Notice he has revival gear and guard gear. Both are a must for him. He has to have them both or else he cannot do Ash. Stats, this is his stats. Now you don't need as much health on him. You need about 20k health. But I really wanted to push the envelope, so I got him as high and then the best gear as I could. So his focus is right at 124. 125 is actually the target. 125 focus is the target. I have him right at 124 to help. His resistance is at 77.5%. This is on purpose. This is also because of the Queen of Tides. Sometimes if, say for example, Rosatlux dies, sometimes Gangelo can be targeted if the attack is too high. If she takes, and she always stunlocks the highest attack character. This has happened in the past because, you know, I didn't have a whole lot of attack on Hackran or on Sanchez. I have since then fixed that composition to where Gangelo never gets targeted. But it's never a bad idea to have this resistance on here. That's why his resistance is so high. His speed is so high because he has to go first in all these compositions. And these are the general stats. This is what you're looking for. This is what you're aiming for. The focus is really a must though, because you need to land those poisons. If you miss any poisons on this composition, it will not work and you will not be guaranteed your dungeon runs. But I wanted to do a showcase because this is one character that everybody argued and said that once Hell mode came out, you would not be able to use this character in the same gear for all 3 dungeons. Well, you can. We proved it. It happened. A lot of people did content. They figured out, hey, you can use this guy in this character or in this dungeon. I was able to pull it off. I was able to get the stats. I got lucky. I was very fortunate that I had, you know, nice focus rings and I had nice speed boots here. And everything else that went along with this. Like this isn't really end game gear, but it's not like your basic gear as well. These are all very, very good stats to have on these pieces of gear. And I got very fortunate and very lucky that I was able to acquire them so quickly. So that way now I can go through and I can farm as much as possible. The next thing I got to figure out is going to be this Witch of the Winds. Who knows? I'm not sure how I'm going to figure this one out yet, but I'm going to figure it out soon. And I'll let you know. Hopefully I can use my own Gangelo. I'm going to try to see if I can't get Gangelo working on all 4 of these. I understand that Tulpa, bad idea. But I'd love to be able to use him on all 4 of these and just be able to say, hey, it was worth the investment. Because as of right now, I'm not on the fence. I think it was worth it. Let me know down in the comments below. What did you guys think of Gangelo? Was he worth it spending all that money? Do you have Gangelo? Are you utilizing him like I'm utilizing him? Are you running him in all 3 dungeons? Let me know down in the comments below. I want to know. But yeah, I hope you guys have a good rest of your evening. Thank you for watching the video, and I can't wait to see you guys in the next one. Peace.